from far and wide. Voices echo side by side. Biafra Express, bring the light.
Good evening and welcome to Biafra Express. I'm your anchor, Chibuiki Promise, bringing you the latest news from the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Our goal is to provide you with comprehensive updates that inform, educate, and inspire you.
Breaking news, oh, breaking news. On the airwaves, it's all true. Biafra Express shows the way.
Launch of Freedom Stream, a platform for unrestricted expression. In a groundbreaking announcement, the Biafra Republic government in exile has unveiled the launch of a revolutionary social media platform called Freedom Stream, set to debut on September 20th, 2024. This innovative app aims to create a space for unrestricted freedom of speech, drawing parallels to features found on popular platforms such as YouTube and Facebook. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa confirmed that Build 69 of our revolutionary app is now complete, and we are thrilled to announce its launch. He highlighted that Nigeria's efforts to censor him on social media have only fueled the motivation to establish a platform where Biafran voices can resonate without fear. Ekpa extended gratitude for these unintended consequences and urged the global community to join Freedom Stream. Victory over Nigeria's Category 1 status. The Biafra Republic government in exile celebrates a significant triumph with Nigeria's recent loss of its U.S. Category 1 aviation status. This outcome is viewed as a reflection of the Nigerian government's incompetence and a clear indication of the dire state of its aviation industry. Prime Minister Ekpa urged the Biafran people to persist in their pursuit of freedom, declaring, "The Nigeria terrorist state is crumbling. Our next step is to ensure Nigeria is recognized as a country of concern." This statement serves as a rallying cry for all Biafrans to unite in their quest for independence. In a recent development, the Chief of Staff of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, shared a post on her official handle, emphasizing the continued efforts of PM Simon Ekpa in challenging the Nigerian authorities. Nigeria Airlines have been banned from entering the United States, marking a significant blow to the Nigerian aviation sector. To be continued. Stay tuned for more updates on Biafra Express. Victory over Nigeria's aviation status. Significant development. Nigeria has lost its U.S. Category 1 aviation status due to the inability of its airlines to operate directly to the U.S. for 2 years. This loss underscores the incompetence of the Nigerian government and serves as a victory for the Biafran people, reinforcing their call for independence. Military successes by Biafran forces, the defense headquarters. Biafra Liberation Forces reported successful military operations, including the dismantling of terrorist checkpoints in Imo State and the destruction of a terrorist slaughtering center in Anambra State. These actions reflect the commitment of Biafran forces to protect their citizens and maintain peace within the region. International attention and support. The South African government's denial of visas to Nigeria's under-18 basketball team has drawn international attention to the Biafran cause, with Prime Minister Ekpa interpreting it as a sign of Nigeria's declining influence. Ekpa encourages Biafrans worldwide to recognize these developments as opportunities to amplify their voices and advocate for independence. Clerical warnings regarding Nnamdi Kanu. A Nigerian cleric has warned President Bola Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to avoid dire consequences for Nigeria. The cleric's warnings highlight the significance of Kanu's release for the healing and unity of the Biafran community. Academic interest in the Biafran struggle. Prime Minister Ekpa noted a growing academic interest in the Biafran struggle, with scholars increasingly using his name in their research. Ekpa views this trend as a validation of the importance of the Biafran cause and its relevance in academic discourse. Upcoming fundraising event. Announcement. The Ministry of Women and Children Services of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile announced a global fundraising event scheduled for September 8, 2024. Objective. The event aims to foster a sense of belonging among Biafran children and support the long-term restoration efforts of the nation. Key highlights. Welcome back. The launch of Freedom Stream. Announcement. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa revealed the upcoming launch of a social media platform called Freedom Stream, scheduled for September 20, 2024. The platform aims to provide a space for unrestricted freedom of speech, allowing Biafrans to connect and share their experiences without fear of censorship. Ekpa's initiative was inspired by Nigeria's attempts to suppress his voice on major social media platforms.
Biafra, Resistance Fighters Operation. In an alarming turn of events, the defense headquarters of the Biafra Liberation Forces issued a statement regarding the successful operations of the Biafra resistance fighters. They reported the destruction of Nigerian institutions in Biafra territory, specifically targeting the Mbano Divisional Police Headquarters. The statement declared, Biafra resistance fighters have destroyed and captured some of the kidnapped victims held by Nigerian terrorist police and other local forces. A video showcasing captured weapons and other dangerous items was also released, affirming the resolve of Biafran fighters. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa responded to these developments, stating, "The Biafra resistance fighters have rescued all Biafrans kidnapped by Nigerian terrorists. This operation is a testament to our commitment to rescuing our people from hostage situations." Nigeria's financial woes. In economic news, Nigeria has been reported as the third largest debtor to the World Bank's International Development Association, with an outstanding balance of $16.5 billion as of June 30, 2024. Biafra activist and member of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Chief Success Chika Odiri Nwele, commented on this development, stating, "Gone are the days you use Biafra oil to negotiate. December 2nd is sacrosanct. The heavy rain is falling, and I hope the enemies are feeling it."
The Biafra Resistance Fighters, BRF, announced the destruction of a terrorist slaughtering center in Oba, Anambra State. These decisive actions are part of the ongoing efforts to ensure the safety of the Biafran people and to eliminate threats from violent extremism. Cameroonian forces withdrawal. In a significant development, reports indicate that Cameroonian forces have withdrawn from the Abana waterfront, following pressure from the Biafra Navy. Prime Minister Ekpa reacted to this news, stating, "Breaking, Cameroonian forces withdraw from Abana, Bakassi." This withdrawal is viewed as a victory for the Biafran Navy and a display of the growing influence of the Biafra Republic Government in exile. Such military successes serve to bolster morale among Biafrans and reinforce the resolve to continue fighting for independence.
Reflections on Fela Kuti's Legacy. Thank you for staying with us. In a recent discussion, Afrobeat musician Seun Kuti offered insights into his father, the late Fela Anikulapo Kuti's legacy, claiming that Fela did not fight the Nigerian government, but rather the wealthy elite. This perspective has sparked conversations about the narratives surrounding activism and resistance in Nigeria. Prime Minister Ekpa responded to Seun Kuti's statements, emphasizing the importance of recognizing the complexities of the struggle against oppression. He urged Biafrans to take lessons from history and continue to fight against the forces that seek to undermine their rights and dignity. Ongoing lockdown of Nigerian institutions in Biafra land. As Day 7 of the lockdown of Nigerian institutions in Biafra land progresses, Prime Minister Ekpa reminded Biafrans of the significance of this action. He stated, "For the latecomers, all their lies and propaganda against me using their media couldn't stop me. Rather, their propaganda lifted the Biafra liberation up." This remark underscores the resilience of the Biafran spirit and the determination to achieve independence. Lobbying efforts in the United States. On September 2, 2024, BRGIE lobbyist Elias Gerasuli met with leaders of the Biafran American diaspora to discuss collaborative efforts aimed at amplifying the Biafran cause in the United States. This meeting marks a significant step towards building a strong support network among Biafrans abroad and fostering international advocacy for the Biafran struggle.
Ekpa congratulated the Biafra Liaison UK officials for their effective organisation and registration as the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Liaison in the UK. In his message, he stated, "Shout out to the wonderful Biafra Liaison UK officials. This achievement is a significant step in establishing international recognition and support for the Biafran cause. The establishment of a liaison office in the UK enhances diplomatic efforts and fosters stronger ties with the international community, further legitimising the Biafran struggle on the world stage." Nigeria's loss of US Category 1. Status-breaking news has confirmed that Nigeria has officially lost its US Category 1 aviation status, a consequence of its airlines not operating directly to the US for the past 2 years. This development follows new regulations set by the United States Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, which stipulate that countries failing to maintain direct flights for a specified period risk losing this critical status. Prime Minister Ekpa responded to this news, stating, "The Nigeria terrorist state is going down." He called for all Biafrans to unite and recognise this moment as an opportunity to expose the inadequacies of the Nigerian government. The Biafran government remains committed to pushing for freedom and independence, undeterred by Nigeria's failures. ISWAP claims responsibility for Yobe massacre. In a tragic turn of events, the Islamic State in West Africa Province, ISWAP, has claimed responsibility for a brutal massacre in Yobe State, resulting in the deaths of at least 34 villagers. ISWAP's motives were cited as retaliation against the village for allegedly aiding the Nigerian military. This incident highlights the increasing violence and instability in the region, reinforcing the need for a strong and united Biafran resistance. Prime Minister Ekpa condemned these acts of violence and reiterated the importance of protecting Biafran citizens from such atrocities, calling for solidarity among Biafrans during these trying times.
Children Global Fundraising Event. The Ministry of Women and Children's Services of the Biafra Republic. Government in Exile announced an upcoming global fundraising event aimed at supporting the restoration of Biafra. Scheduled for September 8, 2024, this virtual event will seek contributions to foster a sense of belonging among Biafran children and support the nation's long-term restoration efforts. This is a crucial opportunity for Biafrans worldwide to come together and build a brighter future for our children, stated a government spokesperson. Participation in this event is essential for uniting the Biafran community and ensuring the sustainability of their legacy.
Recent developments. Insights from the Biafra government in exile. As we continue our coverage, it's essential to highlight the latest news and sentiments surrounding the Biafra government in exile and Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Recent discussions have emphasized the ongoing struggles and significant actions taken by the Biafran leadership. Simon Ekpa's position and activities. Simon Ekpa remains a pivotal figure in the Biafran independence movement, actively engaging with supporters and sharing updates through his social media platforms. Recent reports indicate that he is leveraging his position to mobilize support for the Biafran cause, particularly in the face of increasing tensions with the Nigerian government. There are concerns regarding his safety and potential repercussions from Nigerian authorities, as he continues to advocate for freedom and self-determination for the Biafran people. A notable development includes a letter circulating about Simon Ekpa, which the Finnish government has denied, reflecting the complexities of his situation and the international dimensions of the Biafran struggle. Escalating tensions and responses. In recent communications, Ekpa has expressed his commitment to the Biafran cause, stating that he will not be intimidated by threats from the Nigerian government. He has warned of potential actions, including a 30-day lockdown, as a strategy to confront perceived injustices and exploit weaknesses among default Southeast governors. These developments indicate a rising determination among Biafran leaders to assert their rights and push for independence, despite the challenges posed by the Nigerian state. Global perspectives on Biafran independence. The international community's stance on the Biafra situation is crucial. While there is significant support from certain quarters, the Biafran leadership continues to seek broader recognition and support for their cause. The Biafra Republic government in exile is actively engaging with global audiences to raise awareness about their plight and garner support for their independence movement.
As we reflect on these critical developments, it is vital for all Biafrans to remain united in the face of adversity. The Biafra Republic government in exile, under the leadership of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, continues to fight for the rights and freedoms of the Biafran people. We encourage everyone to engage with these initiatives, support our leaders, and participate in upcoming events that aim to amplify the Biafran voice on the global stage. Together, we can achieve our goals and restore the dignity of our nation. Thank you for joining us on Biafra Express. Stay tuned for further updates as we continue to stand strong in our pursuit of freedom and justice for Biafra.
Breaking news from far and wide, voices echo side by side. Biafra Express, bring the light. Africa shines so bold, so bright. Africa's stories told with pride, in the lands where spirit